I feel like I shouldn't. I should stop slouching and leaning back. But whatever.
Okay. Good.
Cool.
All right.
Welcome to 230 Dudes. Welcome to 230 Dudes. I'm Antonio Harrison.
And I'm Charles Schuling.
Tonight's podcast, we've got daylight savings time.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound that interesting.
It's super interesting.
Yeah, it's reminding me of the episode about a year. When we talked about leap
what
year.
What is a year and how leap year works.
And you kind of think like, do I really need to know about a year? And then you hear the podcast, you're like, whoa.
That was great, yeah.
So don't be scared by the name.
Yeah. Daylight saving time is super, super interesting with a long history.
And it's coming up soon.
Yes, tonight at 8 p.m.
Yes.
But
I actually meant the real daylight saving time.
That too.
Yes. Sunday. So to kind of wrap your minds around what we're getting ready to talk about, we figured why not talk about the oldest instrument used to tell time ever?
Yeah, the sundial.
The sundial. Have you ever seen a sundial?
I have, yeah.
I feel like that's something you would learn in Boy Scouts, right?
Yeah, we did learn about sundials. I'd forgotten that till you said it, but I don't know if we made them or not. We probably did.
Okay.
But we definitely learned about them, and I've seen them. You know, some like old buildings have them outside or things
true.
like that. Yeah.
So essentially, a sundial is circular, and then it's got markings where the hours of the day would be.
Yeah, so it's just like a clock laying flat at this point.
And then there's a big stick that stands up straight in the middle.
Exactly.
And as the sun goes across the sky, or we revolve around the sun,
yes,
the shadow that is casted by this big stick marks what time of day it is.
Exactly. So as the sun moves, the shadow moves and tells you a rough guess at what time it is.
I mean, it's not going to give you minutes.
No, but it gets you within the in the ballpark.
You'll at least be close to being on time.
It's for those olden time people that were too lazy to go, oh, it's noon.
Well, the tallest sundial ever built
is
89 feet tall in India, and it's called Jantar Mantar.
It's a good name. I don't know what it means, but I like it. Yeah. 89 feet tall is pretty tall, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really tall.
Yeah. And the tallest one in America is in Arizona, in a town called Carefree.
Which I love.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
Carefree, Arizona?
Yes. It's got to be that way, right?
Yep. And that one's 62 feet tall. So not as tall as 89 feet, but it's pretty tall.
Yeah. It is not the greatest sundial of all, though.
And what do you mean by greatest?
So in the 90s, Henry Kokora, he decided he was going to build a sundial. But he didn't want to just, draw a circle and put some marks and stick in the ground.
Okay.
He really studied the physics behind it. He really wanted to make sure that this was a beautiful and accurate sundial. And what he did was created the world's most accurate sundial in Pekin, Illinois.
Pekin.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's supposed to be the most accurate sundial ever made.
And how big is that one?
It is 45 feet.
45 feet tall. So not as tall as the other ones, but still pretty big. I mean, that's a sight to see.
Yeah. So that's the sundial and how it works and where you can go to see some of the greatest ones. So if you're ever in India, Carefree.
Carefree or Pekin, Illinois. I do know that it's a town of 34,000. I happened to catch that little tidbit as we were doing the research. So it's a medium-sized Midwestern town.
Nice. Well, tonight, tune in, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Daylight Savings. You're going to get all the information you need to know, or maybe you don't need to know, but it's cool to know.
Yes, exactly. Including how to say it right.
Yes. Because I think I might have said it wrong the entire video.
Yes.
See how quickly the shit goes. Tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 230dudes.com, Stitcher, iTunes, Spreaker. Catch us whenever you can.
Thanks for watching.